Okay, for more on this, we are now being joined by John Erup, Senior Policy Director for the Center for Arms Control and Non-Proliferation in Washington. He's joining us live from Washington, D.C. John, great to see you. Welcome back to WION. So it seems that Zelensky is tasked with just the impossible, and this is being seen as a key moment for Zelensky in the Ukraine war. So if the Biden administration fails to offer Ukraine the aid they need at this point, what will happen? Will things start to spiral out of hand?
It's important to understand that the war in Ukraine is not about the assistance that is being provided, or not only about that. The most important factor in the course of the war thus far has been the Ukrainian people's will to resist. Now, the Ukrainian people feel that they are supported by foreign partners such as the United States and NATO, and this helps them maintain that will to resist. But if the promised assistance package does not deliver in time, the war is still going to go on. It's really a case of the morale effect, both on Ukraine and in Russia. If the assistance package is defeated in Congress, that will be seen in Russia as a victory and will increase the likelihood that Russia will continue to fight out this war longer. So it would be a very negative development.
Some believe that Ukraine's counteroffensive against Russian forces hasn't really worked out the way they expected, or even the Biden administration expected. Can these meetings and more assistance perhaps change any of that?
There was a high degree of anticipation for the so-called counteroffensive last summer. I think that the optimism was unreasonable. The nature of modern warfare is that it strongly favors the defenders. So it was unlikely that Ukraine was going to be able to win the war at a stroke. The course of the war will be determined not by who occupies what territory, but by which side tires of fighting first. And Ukrainian offensives and Russian offensives are contributing to this, the wearing down of the will of the people on both sides to continue to fight on. So I think we are still to see what the ultimate result of the Ukrainian offensive is, and it's likely that this will end up being a very long war.
Okay, John Erup, thank you so much for joining us on WION this morning and for that analysis.
You're welcome.